Tonight. Come on.
We bring our praise, we bring our best. The tithe, the harvest, every test. The windows of heaven open wide. The glory fall, the fire won't hide.
Come on.
Good Thursday morning. Welcome back to Coffee on the Country. I'm your host, Tim Beard.
And I am Ken Morse.
Are you? Are you sure?
Yes.
So we decided to do morning shows.
This week, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is a morning show, but like early morning show.
Yes, real early.
Like 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Not fun.
No. 5 a.m. hurts.
Yeah. We're going to have to get back in the gym when I get back from the Dominican.
Okay. Something wrong with my shoulder.
Still?
Yeah, it's weird. I gotta get it checked out, unfortunately.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, you know. Used to heal quicker 10 years ago.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, get out of bed in the morning, wake up, and I'm like, oh, why am I so sore? From doing just like, I don't know, I think basic normal things, like
right.
Working on my race car or whatever. Just, I mean, I've been in some weird positions because everything's complicated, you know.
Right.
But then I try to think about that. My dad used to be like, well, it's part of getting old. But I'm like, I don't accept that.
Yeah.
Now I don't even know if that means like, well, I don't accept it. You know, good. You might not accept it, but it's still happening. Or I'd be like, no, I don't accept it. And it's like not going to happen. But
yeah, it keeps happening, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just stages.
Yeah, I'll be 43... Not on the 19th. No, 19th. That's funny. I meant the 20th. That's my birthday. The
20th.
I just wrote 19th because that's when Pastor Sam's going to be leaving the Dominican. He's coming to the Dominican with us this time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so the mission this month is going to be the 14th through the 25th. A lot longer because we're like, or I was trying to figure out what I want to do for my birthday or whatever. And I was like, why don't we just, I'm going to be in Dominican. Originally it would be to the 19th. So I'm like, why don't we just stay extra days, celebrate there. And Andrew's like, all right, so that's what we're going to do.
Nice.
Should be good.
It should be, yeah.
I think I'm going to golf, though. I think I'm going to try it again there. I'm wondering, I've asked Pastor Sam if he wants to go or not.
Play golf?
Yeah.
He has been playing, right?
Yeah, he likes it.
Nice.
So, yeah, we'll see if one of those days he wants to go do that. I'm just going to bring him around, because what we want to do is do a big like mission there. But in order to do that, I need a translator, because you can't have him preach and then what?
Right,
I'm going
right.
to put in a chat GPT or, in a AI freaking editing thing and, or translator and then, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So, yeah, we got to figure that out at some point soon.
I mean, you could put a screen up that automatically translates it.
But a lot of the people can't read.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
I learned that when I was I met my friend that sits outside of the grocery store, like working on shoes and stuff, and I went to like message him, like put something on my phone, and I put it up to, and he said, he couldn't read it, so I had to play.
Right.
Say it, but if you're preaching that'll slow it down so much
Oh
that
yeah.
I mean you'll never get any flow out of that. But yeah, so we're just gonna take him to pass out food to different places, and so my goal is 250 people this time.
Nice.
So we're just gonna keep upping this, and got the roof done.
Yes.
She had some pictures that I can't wait to see that, because pictures never do anything justice.
Right.
You'll someone will send you a picture, or the guys will send us a picture like, all right, give me a price on this, and I'm like, pictures don't tell you the story.
Right.
They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, but seeing it physically with your eyes must be worth 1,000,000 then, because...
Well, I was gonna say, seeing it's at least 10,000. So yeah.
It's just, there's just something. It's like when I take, you look at something like, man, I take a picture of this. We were going up to head up to Michi's, so you go up through the mountains, and there's views up there, man, that are just breathtaking, like unbelievable. So I one with ours, like taking pictures, and I was like, sending them back home and stuff. It just doesn't like, oh, that's pretty. I'm like, no, you don't understand. This is just like breathtaking. Wow,
Right.
this is amazing. Same with Yellowstone. We're in Yellowstone, taking pictures of that. They call it the Grand Canyon of Montana.
Yeah.
It just, the pictures don't do it justice at all.
Exactly.
And I'm like, is this the same picture from the same place? Like, it just doesn't. It didn't capture the colors right. It didn't like. It's amazing how that happens.
Yeah, I run into that all the time. I take a lot of pictures when I'm in the woods.
Yeah.
And same thing. I'm like, this
All the
was
trees
way
stuck
cooler
together.
than it was.
At least that's what I thought. And then I got to start. It's June, so now I have to really kick this Christmas thing for the kids down there
Yeah.
in the high gear. So if anyone wants to get involved in that, you can reach out to us. Basically, there's roughly, and I say roughly because I don't even know the number, there's 200 kids in that village. And, we figured those kids never had a real Christmas, and I mean, not that many people probably have had American Christmases, but they haven't really, like, Christmas there is different than here. And they don't have money for things.
Right.
So they didn't go out and spend, even hundreds of dollars of money on their kids for Christmas to get them presents and stuff. Like, they ain't
You're
got
right.
that kind of money.
Yeah.
It'd
It's
be
not like here where everyone's posting their Christmas Eve pictures of the trees overflowing.
Yes.
Yeah.
We already said that happened with the kids, and there's some Christmases I would just be like sick almost to it. I'm just like, it's just not, it's too much.
Yes. I've done that way too much.
Yeah. Done
Yeah.
that too many times, and I'm just like, they go through the gifts, and time, they're so happy on number one, time to get to number two or number three, and they're forgetting the first things they were so excited about to
Right.
get to the next thing, and I'm just like, what are we doing here?
Yep. Been there.
Yeah.
We had to take a break one time after a couple hours. Yeah. Stupid.
Holy cow.
Stupid.
Hours, huh?
Yes.
How many hours to wrap all that stuff?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
Because you didn't help.
Okay, that's probably a little bit true.
That's very true for me. Although, I tell you straight up, Andrea does, yeah.
Yeah, I try to help here and there, but
I'm not great at it. That's always been my excuse anyways.
my excuse is I paid for it all.
I would not use that excuse personally. So, not if I wanted to have a peaceful Christmas.
No, I don't. Yeah, wait till after.
Yeah. Oh man. So we really want to do some big thing for these kids for Christmas. We figured like $100 a kid, we could get them something decent, and so that's what that's what we're gonna do one way or another.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, and so basically I'll end up going to San Domingo, which is the capital. It's like 2.5 hours roughly from Igwe, because they keep telling me everything's cheaper there. So I need to actually just go there myself and check this
see.
out. I mean, it makes sense. It's away from the touristy area. It's away from the coast a little bit. Like, it's, yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know if things are drastically cheaper, obviously, but
You'd think right at the port would be the cheapest, but
you would think,
think,
but
yeah.
there's all the tourists in Punta Cana, so
right, everything gets marked up. I get it. Yes,
100%.
Yeah,
And that's why all the people that work in Punta Cana, they all live in Igwe. It's the only affordable place.
makes sense.
It does. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so if you want to get involved with that, just reach out, and we'd love to partner with anyone on this that wants to help out. And we figure at least 20,000, at least,
Yeah,
more like 30,000 to make this really happen. Because it's not just presents for each kid. I want to like decorate the village a little bit, like the store we Duck's parents have there. Like decorate that.
right.
Let's put like a Christmas tree or something up on the roof. Like there's obviously no pine trees there, but still like. I'm going to Americanize it a little bit, but because I'm American. But,
Right.
But I made this. No, I can't say I made it. ChatGPT made it, but this really cool Christmas poster for it, and it's like Santa, and then there's I took a picture from one of the missions there, and kind of like, what if they don't know what Santa is? But I was like, they'll figure it out.
They will by the time you leave.
They probably still know. And obviously, like the whole purpose of this is also going to be like, we're going to show you what Christmas is really about,
Right.
But I just feel like it'd be nice to give these kids something that they otherwise wouldn't have.
Right. Well, new experience.
Yeah, I mean, there's things we do in America with our culture that's not necessarily great, like taking 2 hours to unwrap all your Christmas presents on the tree. That's not good. But showing them like love and generosity and every kid gets excited about that. Like we pass out like cheap toys,
Right.
the kids get excited for it, And then it's funny because then you're like, all right, the last time we did the bat and the ball, and we did I found rubber snakes and then bubbles, and then you never know what kid's going to go for what and where we're at. So I'm like, it's funny though because some of the kids would come up and they want a snake, and I was like, there's a little girl that wanted a rubber snake, which. Most of the time, that's not the case, right? They have the bubbles or whatever. But it's just funny because sometimes it's, my little friend now that used to call me Gringo, he used to irritate me, but he doesn't anymore. So I gave him a soccer ball. And he didn't want it. He come back, he's like, go with a bat and a ball. And I was like, sure. I just thought it was a better gift, really.
Right.
Apparently, Dominicans don't care about soccer, so.
No, they like baseball.
They like baseball.
Yes.
And I can 100% side with that. I try to catch a baseball, softball game when I'm down there this time.
Nice.
Yeah, cause,
That'd be a good experience, yeah.
and they play all the time because
That's right.
it's not winter. And winter down there is still not winter.
Right.
It's still, 80.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And then I'm supposed to get the keys to my apartment while I'm there, which has been a complete word I can't use on the show here, like experience.
It's been a whole different type of show.
Oh, it's been it's been something. So Yudelki's gone twice now for me to get the keys. First time went, and she's like, they didn't even clean this place. Like they fixed a few things they had to fix, but they didn't clean it. I'm like, I'm not taking an apartment that you wouldn't expect me to leave it dirty.
Right.
So I was like, no, don't take it. So then the guy finally messaged back. He's like, they'll go tomorrow and clean it. Okay. So then I sent her there like 5 o'clock that night, and the cleaners were just still there. They apparently probably just got there.
Yeah.
And then the guy didn't even show up to give the keys. And I was like, what is going on with this? Like, and they already have my 2 months and half security deposit.
Oh, nice.
So it's not even like I could be like, I'm done with you people.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And Andrew's like, we just need to get a house. I was like, I said this right from the start.
Right.
We can buy a house for like $65,000.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah.
That's way cheaper than what you're paying for rent in today. Yeah.
Long term, yeah.
Long term, yeah.
Investment property.
Yeah.
Hello. You could do this.
Oh, I could.
Isn't that crazy though? 65 grand, it'd be a house or whatever. If you want like a condo or something in Punta Cana, it'd be more like 90,000 probably. Some places like 175. But the most expensive places I've seen are like $175,000 compared to here.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 years ago, $175,000 get you a lot here, but not anymore.
Yeah, won't get you nothing
But
now.
can get you a trailer on a lot in a park, probably.
Yeah, that's about pretty accurate.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Some of the places we've been, like this job in Hanover, what he paid and what he's going to be valued at after, I'm just like,
It's not even that special, right?
it's not special at all.
Just a raised ranch.
Basic house.
Yes.
Just in a basic neighborhood.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
No.
Not on a golf course, not on a waterfront somewhere, not anything.
No. I mean, the backyard is the big field there for.
Yeah,
But still, I'm with you.
yeah.
The price of living.
Wasn't it funny we were talking about taxes and stuff? And I said, well, like Sunapee, has a lake or whatever. And he's like, well, those, and we're talking about taxes. He's like,
Yeah.
well, they have a lake.
You're right.
I don't have a lake. And I'm like, true, but if you're not on that lake,
Right.
I mean,
It's hard to get access to it.
yeah.
Just the way the people are there.
Josh was saying they like fine you now if you just leave your boat trailer down into the gym parking lot.
Oh,
In
probably.
Sunapee?
Yeah, I could see that.
If it's the boat in the trailer, it's fine, but you can't just leave the boat trailer.
Right.
So they basically want you to walk up the hill. I think it's starting to see like they're trying to close that access off so that it's just going to be the people that are rich that own property on the lake.
They've kind of been doing that for years, anyways.
Make it their little place.
Fish and Game wants to put a public launch in forever, and it gets turned down every time.
Every body of water by law should have to have a public launch because it's all of our water, not anyone.
I agree with that. I mean, Leominster, Long Pond, you have to be a resident. Have to be a resident. I live there, which is nice. I can go
Right.
anytime, but I've never understood that kind of.
Which, technically, as long as you can get in the water without touching the land, which is kind of the challenge.
Yeah.
Because all bodies of water are owned by the state of New Hampshire.
Yes.
So it's public no matter what. But what they do is they just close the access down around it.
Right. So
Which,
there's-
like, Sunapee's supposed to be redoing that whole harbor up there. But if you look at it, like, it makes it tighter, makes it harder to get in it. And just, yeah. There's obviously plans there that eventually, easily in our lifetime, will be like, there's just no access anymore.
exactly. You'll have to know somebody to get on the water.
It's hard enough anyways because they put the stupid boat right in the way.
Yes.
Why don't you flip those and put the boat on the other side, move the other dock over a little bit? Like, there's room there
Right.
so that you could get a straight shot. No, instead you have to back off and try to avoid the friggin'
Boat.
boat and then come out. Like,
Yep. That's why I'd never go on Lake Sunapee.
I've only gone like twice. There's big fish, however, never caught any.
Yeah, they're
Rock
farm-
bass is big,
I was
totally
gonna
taking
say,
over.
yes, rock bass is definitely the fish that owns that lake now.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to, when you catch those things, kill them, not put them back in?
They actually have derbies
Right.
on Lake Sun. Yes, to get rid of them.
Right, because there's so many of them that
They just
they
yeah,
overtake everything.
yeah.
Have you seen? I don't know if it's a new thing because I don't remember seeing it when I was a kid, but I've caught like rock bass that apparently had spawned somehow with like sunfish or bluegill. They're hybrids. They look weird.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of those?
I haven't caught any of those.
We've caught. I think I caught some on Perkins, but then Sunapee up in the harbor like 2 weeks ago when I took Adeline up there. I caught one.
Interesting.
It's like a hybrid,
Yeah.
which I don't know how that all works because.
Yeah, fish do weird stuff like that. That's how you end up with like tiger trout and yeah.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Or like there's a Lake Sunapee actual trout.
Yeah. And it was last in Lake Solitude was the last place to actually have them.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is on top of Mount
Sunapee.
Sunapee.
Yeah. It's not really a lake if you ask me.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of lily pads and
Is there fish in there?
I don't know, I've never fished it.
They
By
say,
the time I walk up there, I'm too tired.
yeah, that doesn't sound
It's
fun.
quite the hike. It's like 2.5 miles or something, and it's up Sunapee.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably shouldn't be good. Probably should start doing that. They say they don't know how deep that is, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look stupid deep to me though, but who knows?
But
It's
they
right,
say
there's
it's
a
like-
cliff face on the backside, which is really cool, and the peak, like the south slope in Sunapee there, the Sun Bowl. You can see that from the bottom, from the lake looking up. You can see the ski lift right there for that.
Huh.
Yeah,
It's weird. It's another whole part they never even seen from like any direction.
yeah. You'd have to be up on that Sun Bowl, which is way off from the beaten path.
And you can take. I think they used to anyways. You supposed to take the ski lift up that in the summer, right, with a bike, and you could like, mountain bike it down it.
Yeah, I don't know. They still do stuff like that. Like there used to be a 3D archery course, same thing. You'd take the lift up and then shoot your way back down. But I don't know what they allow now. I haven't been there in a while.
Wild West, shoot your way back down.
Yeah,
People attacking you as you go down, like it's a survival thing.
all the
It's a zombie
3D
apocalypse.
animals. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
that's pretty neat.
like elk and bear and deer and all the stuff.
Way back when I got with Andrea, I took the kids. They had mini golf there. I don't know if they do that anymore either.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been there in the summer.
Well, it makes sense to do something with it, right?
Yeah, and the owners of that ski resort also own Chemo and a bunch of
A
other,
ton of them.
a ton of them.
Connecticut,
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
Colorado.
Yeah.
You also see they got in trouble.
they did.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
They were charging. They were charging tax or something that they weren't legally able to do, but they still just kept doing it, and then they got caught.
Oh,
Which now it almost like seemed like might have put their lease in jeopardy, because
Oh.
obviously the state owns that mountain.
yes.
Taxpayers own it.
Yes.
But they lease it to them so that it's used for something.
Right, brings revenue
Valuable.
to Sunapee and, yeah,
Right.
work, employment, all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, because obviously it's important to have. It's better for them to do that than just to sit there and have nothing happen to
Right.
it. And obviously the state's not going to open a ski area. And I'm sure they're like, if you didn't have to make snow, oh, you could make an absolute fortune at a ski area. But making snow has got to be expensive.
It is. And they have the best snow.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, anywhere. By far. It's the nicest place to ski as far as snow-wise.
I've never done downhill skiing.
Oh, no?
I've done, well, this is because my parents were so protective of me, which, yeah. So I did cross country. Like in school, I used to do winter activity,
Yes.
which is great because
Yes.
there's things you could do that maybe you don't get to do. Well, I did cross country skiing because my parents thought that was safer. The best part was when we went downhill occasionally, but
Oh.
you ever done that? Cross country?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It's good exercise. It's fun, but it's
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Yeah, downhill's way easier.
Yeah. But I don't know. Amelia snowboards. Adrian's done it a little bit. Lydia's done it a little bit. Lisi's done it a little bit. Amelia's done it quite a bit. He come home one day from Sunapee. We're like, what happened to you? He looked like he went 3 rounds with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, yeah. That
All
happens when
bloodied
you're
up.
learning.
He's like, yeah, I went down the train park there.
Yeah.
Apparently landed on his face. It was an icy park, and I was like, dude, like, and he wasn't gone like, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe.
Oh.
I mean, he just got there.
Oh,
He was his first rip down the mountain.
Oh, man.
Ugh.
Yeah, we come from, Andrea and I, our same side of the family, big ski family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my great-grandfather was was the first 4 or 5 ski instructors ever in the state of Vermont. And then our grandfather, Junior, who lived with Andrea at the end of his life, he actually got invited to the Olympics for skiing.
See, she never tells me these things.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. And he didn't go because back then you had to work to help support the family as a child.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah.
That's really amazing.
I've seen all the newspaper articles. So we come from that. Like, that's not how I skied. I learned to ski through the school programs because my
Yeah.
parents were too poor to ski.
Yeah. Well, it was expensive.
Yeah, it still is.
Still
It's
is.
crazy. It's about $300 for a day right now if you got to rent stuff. And
That's crazy.
yeah, if you don't have to rent anything, it's like 150, 200. If you don't eat nothing.
And the funny thing is, you can technically ski there for free, but you have to walk up the mountain.
You can ski any ski mountain
Yeah.
for free. Yeah,
It's the lift that costs the money.
it's the lift ticket. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's stupid money.
It's pretty.
But then if you get a season's pass, it's a lot cheaper.
I think they're like $1,200, $1,500 right now, maybe a little more.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I used to buy one for like 500 something bucks midweek pass because when I worked at the paper mill, I had a lot of days off during the week, and it's less people. And with that pass, I could ski Sunapee or Stratton or Okemo.
All Vale, right?
Yeah, all same company. Yep.
That's crazy money. It's funny,
Yeah.
it's summertime we're talking about winter
skiing.
stuff. It's funny because Andrew doesn't like winter at all, but your family has like skiers in it.
Yeah, that's kind of their thing. It was huge in my family when I was little growing up, but
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, I thought about it, and then I thought about this snowboarding thing, because I'm like, I guess the fear I've ever had with the skiing is like one leg goes left, one leg goes right.
and it does happen.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Snowboard, nah. But then everyone's like, yeah, it's either face plant or on your butt.
Yes.
And that hurts too.
Right.
And then you can break off,
Well, the good thing is the skis release you every time.
Right. Snowboard does not.
No, you're stuck, and so if you're doing a weird, yeah.
I could just see that happening.
Yeah, I blew this whole shoulder up a few years ago skiing. 700-foot wall right off the top. Didn't slow down or nothing. I was in Okemo. Yeah, crazy. And last run of the day, but it's always the last run of the day, they say. But yeah, we're getting done. I got up and skied off the mountain. The bone was sticking into my jacket, yeah. And then I called Tara. I was like, hey, meet me at Valley. I was at Okemo. I was like, I definitely blew up my shoulder, so. Yep.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Maybe that's your shoulder you talked about earlier. It's got a previous injury going on.
I didn't even think about that. Nah, this is a muscle injury. I don't know what I think I did it at the gym, honestly.
It's a good excuse not to go.
Well, I'll still go.
We just have to be careful. Well, I hurt my knee. I went to the doctor finally because I was just like, I don't know what's going on. It's like, it totally feels muscular anyways, but she called it a, quad tendon stretch tear or something. I don't know.
Oh.
She just said it'll get better. It's not like a huge thing.
So, yeah, time. That's what I think's going on.
It was
here.
that leg day.
Oh, yeah.
I know it was because when I did it, it kind of felt a little weird after, but then it kind of got worse. And she's like, it's kind of weird because normally when you do those things, it's both
Right.
because you're using both. She said it must have just been like a little
Extra push.
weird with my foot or something. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of, because what it is, like when I go too far back with my arm, and the exercise machines are too far back from my arms.
They're weird. You got to reach really
And I
reach
think
back.
I pulled something right. Yeah.
So I wasn't even doing it. It was just trying to prepare
Yeah,
to do it.
yeah.
This tells you the dangers of exercising.
Stay away.
No one gets hurt going to McDonald's.
They sure don't.
Oh, wait, they burnt themselves on coffee.
Yeah,
sued,
yeah.
and now I got to have a label that says, caution, this may be hot. You think?
Oh, man.
So this Saturday, Monadnock Park, we talked about this on Monday show, 2 to 5, they're doing music and preaching. This is the Kingdom of the Counties
Yeah,
thing.
street preaching. I like it.
Yeah, seems pretty interesting.
I think it's a great way to draw people into your church, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like-
the churches don't do enough of these types of things.
Right.
And that's the thing. Before all this welfare stuff, churches used to be the place you went to for help.
Yes.
If, you're struggling with whatever.
Rent or clothes
Yes.
or work. Yeah.
Go to your local church.
Yeah.
Well, then the government, has to step in and be everyone's daddy.
We got you.
We got you. And now look at where we are in society.
We just charge everyone else for it.
True story. And then we just all pay for it.
Right.
And then it shows no accountability for anyone,
Right.
or anything, rather.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 2 to 5. It's supposed to be nice. Hopefully it continues that way.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like 90-something. Mid-90s. 92, 93.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole... Because I'm going to do the blessing of the bikes in Goshen on Saturday.
Nice. I saw that.
And then I'll probably ride over to this thing.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to race.
Yes. Yeah, so.
I just gotta get my car together. I was talking to my buddy though, and he's like, it's like, it's depressing in some ways. It's like, how much money do you want to put in that car? Because it's just like an old crappy car that I bought, and it is what it is. But then I was like, I want it to go fast though, and
Right.
do the stuff it needs to do right. But he's like, anything about he's like, if you buy shocks and springs right now, he's gonna spend probably like $1,800. But he says you're not gonna be able to use those on a new car when you get one because it's just
Right. It's different.
it's just different. It's
Yeah.
happening. I'm like, man, how does this already seem to happen? As it was, I get into the shop, on Sunday after I race Saturday, and then the guys are gonna be in yeah. I sent him pictures of the car all ripped apart. The motor's like half out at this point.
Oh.
My buddy said he had a motor I can put in it, so I'm gonna do that because I wasn't running quite right.
Right.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna try to. I think for now I'm just gonna run the shocks and springs I have. I am gonna change a couple of springs that the rates aren't right, but that's pretty cheap, and those are something you can use on something else. But
Right.
yeah, but he thinks it's too much rear steer in it. That's why the back end wants to pass me so easily. So I'm hoping I can just straighten the rear end, and then
Right.
hopefully that's the plan, anyways. So
Get a more centered line, in line.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then on Sunday I leave for the DR, so then I don't have to worry about it for a couple weeks.
You
But
need to put a track right out back.
that's what Corey said.
I'm telling you.
He's like, you got the equipment, and you got the space. I was like, let's do it. You know how much fun it'd be if we had go karts we can hammer around and stuff.
Oh, I'm with you.
Crappy enduro kind of cars.
Well, yeah, all of it. I'm just saying. Well, then you could practice, know where your car is before you ever get out there.
It's big enough to put a quarter mile in too.
Absolutely. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
My neighbors will be like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
Pound sand.
Yeah.
This is the United States of America.
Yeah.
You're free to go back to your house and stay there.
Right.
Anyways, back to
Yeah.
Kingdom of the Counties, to the counties. Yeah, check it out. I don't know if they've got like, yeah, they get music and preaching, so I don't know.
Yeah. Hopefully they got some vendors and stuff.
That's what they should do, yes.
Yeah. If not, we should help them out in the future.
Make it like a little fair thing.
Yeah.
You got to do something to bring it in, like people
Yes.
in. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yep.
Even the racetrack. Like Claremont, I was saying this, like, first of all, if you just charge by the carload, and if you actually sold the food yourself and didn't sub it out,
Right.
or at least you could sub it out, but just take a percentage.
Something. Right.
Something that
Right.
makes it worth your while.
Right.
You make your money on the food.
Yes.
Look at Fenway Park, dude. Do you think you're not making money when a hot dog's $8 and chicken sandwich or whatever you get, 14, 15
Yeah,
bucks?
it's pretty
whatever.
crazy. Yeah.
It's just like numbers, it's stupid.
Yeah, same thing with the ski. Mount Sunapee, buy a cheeseburger, and it's worse than the gas station. It's $12.
Yes.
It's like $60 to burger, fries, and a drink. And I'm like, what?
But people do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, most do.
And it's like the same thing. Like, if you brought in, like, for instance, Claremont doesn't have many restaurants, really.
Right.
There's a few, right? Obviously more breakfast places than anything. But, so, if you brought a place in, like a vending place that had really good food,
Yes.
now people are going to come just because they want that. And then if they can get in for $20 for a carload of people,
Right.
now it's affordable too.
Right. You fill the parking lot.
Yes. Same thing. Okay, another week. Have that fair. You know how they always said the amusement park stuff come in?
Yeah.
You have a huge parking lot. Set up a couple of those.
Right there.
And even that you could charge a couple bucks for.
Oh, I agree.
Just do it cheaper than you know what I'm saying? You just make it an attraction. And then wow, I'm gonna check the racing out while I'm here. And then
Right.
like racing's fun. People like watching
Oh,
racing.
we should do this more often.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's about making it affordable. But too many people think, well, I got to bank this huge payment for this, so if I got to charge more money to make this.
Right.
They have the wrong concept. Is actually charging less. More people are going to come. You're actually going to make more money in the end.
You are, yes.
But everyone wants to make their money on the first.
Yeah.
Who was I talking? Oh, was that Alan Hammond? I think I was talking. Yeah, I was talking to him about it. Too many people in business. The first 2 or 3 years in business, I think that's it, man. I'm gonna make all my money right then and there, and then we're gonna be good. No, you're gonna spend years. You might spend 5 years in business before you actually start to be like, okay, now I can start to enjoy the fruits of my labor
Right.
and actually start. It's actually Scott Hinckley. That's who I was talking to.
Yeah, and you can start. Yeah, you can look at fast nickels are better than slow dimes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a business principle that all the wealthy people use.
But it's a process, right? You just can't jump into it.
Right.
Like, hey, I've had this business for 2 months.
Right.
And now I'm going to buy brand new campers and all these different things. You sure you could
Well,
do that? You're going to go out of business, dude.
Well, that's why like 85% of people go out of business in the first 5 years
Yes.
because they yes
It takes time.
yes they
That's
don't.
why-
You got to build a foundation. Build the foundation, and then you can do all the things you want to do, and it
Yes.
doesn't hurt you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You can't. It's great, and you want to do these things. You have, obviously, the purpose of being in business is to make money.
Yes.
It's not just to employ people. Mm-hmm. That's not. We're not the government.
Right.
It's to make
Right.
money. But at the end of the day, you have to still keep that foundation.
Yes.
I love that people say, must be nice.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to hear from
It
people.
sure is.
And I'm like, you have no clue the concept of what it actually requires
No.
of any person to actually make that work. So any business you've seen that's been in business for any period of time, longer than 10 years,
Right.
you don't understand the
Yeah, you don't.
sacrifice these
Well-
people make.
Yeah, well, they see 10 years later or 20 years later,
Yeah.
and you're doing the mission trips and you're living a good life. They see that, but they don't see the 18 years underneath to build that.
Correct.
All the stuff that went wrong,
I hear from people all the time now. It's like, oh, you're not on vacation? No,
Yeah.
I'm going next week.
Right.
Oh well, and it's not vacation. Well, I mean, it is in some ways. Trust me. For me, like physically, and mentally being there, it's a vacation. Cause,
Right.
Yeah, I work harder there most of the time because we're
Doing different, right?
lots of stuff
Yes.
nonstop.
Yeah.
It's everything takes time, just like it does here. Like go get food, bring it in, the whole thing. But yeah, that didn't just happen overnight.
That's where, yes.
And that's me giving back. I could take my family on vacations. I could go anywhere I wanted
Enjoy yourself.
and enjoy
yes.
myself.
Yes.
For the money we spend on these missions. I could.
Oh, you could have a beautiful vacation every month of the year.
Yeah,
I'm
I
with
could
it.
buy that Dodge Viper if I always wanted.
Right.
But you know what? What value is that? That's giving nothing back to God.
Right.
That's just about me, and it's not about me.
I mean, you could really just give the 10% and go do you too, but that's not who you are.
That's not me either.
That's not what God called you for.
Right.
So there's a difference there.
There is, and so that's the whole thing. Like, no, I'm gonna go do these things because just to see people, like to now, like when I go there and like I see Rosa or seeing the guy outside of the Iberia,
Yeah.
the supermarket, like that right there is more valuable than anything that anyone could ever give you,
Right.
any experience you ever could have. Like the hug that dude gave me was just like amazing.
Right.
And what did I do? All I ever did to that man in his life was came up to him and said, "Can I pray for you?" And then I gave him like $50 or something like that.
Right.
Because he sits there all day long trying to make money,
Right.
and $50 ain't much money.
No, not to
And
us.
even then, it's not like it's just.
Right. Even there. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
not,
Overall.
like,
right.
Overall, it's not a huge thing, but it was an impact.
Right.
The whole purpose of our lives is to have impacts on people in a positive way,
Right.
not just be out there, having negative impacts on
Or,
everyone,
or just existing.
or just existing. It's
yeah.
not like all these people that just they don't amount to anything in life because they just figured, well, this is it, right? Go to work
Right.
every day, do this little bit here. That's it. That's not life.
No,
That's not living life.
No.
And you're gonna look back at some point in your life when you're like, all right, now I'm 65 years old. Whatever your situation is, like, man, I should have done this and I should have done that. Like, no, just do it.
Yeah. My greatest fear is regret.
Yes.
And it's because my family on my other side owned a bunch of nursing homes, the Waterman homes all through Claremont, Newport. They own a bunch of them. And I grew up in the summer times having to work there. And I like to talk to people, so I didn't really work as much. But
Yeah.
I chatted with the old people a lot, and the number one thing was their regrets, and they were out of time to change any of them. And that hit me at a very young age. I was like, ooh, I don't want to do that.
Don't live your life with regrets. Just enjoy
Yeah.
life. The whole purpose of life is to serve people.
Yes.
And the more you serve people,
Yes.
the happier and the better your life will be.
Yeah, moments. Create moments.
Also remember, like, even if you are in the nursing home, listen, if you're still breathing, God still has a plan for you.
Yes.
It's never too late. That's the whole concept the devil loves to tell you. That it's too
Right.
late now.
Right.
You can't do this. Oh, you're too old. You're too this. You always notice that, though? You're always too old or too young. You're always too this or too that.
Well, yeah, that's the excuse that almost everyone, that's the devil.
Yes.
I agree. It's always like, I'll do this when the economy does this, or I'll do this when I'm in a better position, and then you never do it.
No. And then it's too late.
Yes.
I mean, sure, if you're 80 years old, you're probably not going to go ski down a mountain.
Right.
Unless you're in a great shape, right?
Right.
If you're in a nursing home, you're 80 years old, you're probably not going to
You're
do
not
it.
in great
But
shape.
there might be something else.
Right.
Like, God, like I said, if you're on this side of the earth, you're doing good. God
Right.
has some plan for you.
Well, you could bring God to all the residents. There's a lot of things you could do at that point.
And the Bible says what you do for others, he'll do for you.
Yes.
So, think these things through. All right, I want to play this clip.
And God said, whom shall I send? Who will go for us? And I said, here am I. For those who wait on the Lord, he will renew their strength. They will mount up with wings like eagles. They will run and not be weary. They will walk and not faint. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of our God shall stand forever. The mustard seed is the smallest seed of all herbs, but yields the biggest tree. So too is our faith. A small amount of faith can move a large mountain.
I love that dude. Bryce Mitchell is a UFC fighter.
Yes.
He was the one time that said, Trump, if you're having any issues or whatever, he was going to come up to Washington and take care of it for him.
Yeah.
He also is a guy that sat in a press conference, maybe after a fight or going into a fight with 3 nails, and just talked about Jesus.
Yes.
Like,
I'm very aware of Bryce Mitchell.
all right, good. You know more about him probably than I do. This is good.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's always irritated me with many celebrity. Like, I consider him a celebrity, right?
Yeah.
He's a fighter,
Yes.
but he has celebrity status.
He's pretty famous.
He's
yes.
known, right? He's
Yes.
not like huge known, but he has a platform. That really should be what we should.
He went undefeated until he fought Ilya, who's actually fighting on the White House card this next weekend.
Interesting.
Yeah, they were both undefeated when they fought, but Ilya's an animal. But anyways, yes, Bryce is, I love his testimony to Jesus every time. There's actually probably half the fighters are like that.
Yeah.
And Dana used to get mad at them.
Yes.
He'd be like, no one cares about why you even talking about, but actually people do care. Those
very
are
much care.
Those are the fighters I like the best.
This is what got me, and I remember. So I was at Saratoga Springs. I don't remember the name of the place. The music place.
Yeah.
I don't know the name for it.
I don't either.
But
I
it's in
don't,
Saratoga Springs, New York. So, anyways, I went there with Emilio to see Hardy, like 2 years ago, I think it was, maybe 3 years ago now, and nice place. It's like 25,000 people there, whatever. Hardy's like a big mix of country, but also like rock, hard rock, even some of it.
Right.
So he just, he does a great concert. You have all these people there, and I was like, what a missed opportunity, because I feel like he's a Christian. I mean, he's not like this guy a Christian, but I'm like, you realize that even these people, all these people here, if he did an altar call, at least half of those people, just because they love and respect him so much, and that's what they do. A lot of people just love music, right? And they really get into it. Me, I'm not that person, but do you realize at least half these people, which would be like 12,000 people, would have gave their lives to the Lord if you did an altar call? Why? Because you said it.
right.
Because if you said anything, they would follow you.
Right.
And it's like, all the people, these platforms they have, and it's like, Lord, give me a platform like that, because that's what I'm going to do. Like, like I said this, I joked about it last show. I was like, all right, listen, Lord, get me in the top 3. That's when I can talk about you to all these people.
Right.
But I have to get on the top 3 to make that happen, right? But you take your platform. Like, we have this platform.
Yes.
And so we try to utilize it the most we can, because that's what's important. But so many people have a platform, and they use it for their own good.
Yes.
It's about themselves. It's about raising money for themselves, or you see all these different things. Like I like Mr. Beast, I do, and he is a Christian, but his friend, I don't remember the kid's name, Chandler, actually is the real big huge Christian on that show, on his thing. But he went from nothing, this YouTuber, to he's got to be a billionaire.
It's got to be close.
He's got to be really close, because he gives away money like crazy.
Right.
But that's a platform.
Yes.
Like, you've been given a platform for a reason, but most people don't use that platform for the right reason.
Right.
It's just more about themselves. And,
yeah, or their charity, or their
charity, but most of their charities somehow still end back up in their pocket.
Right.
And it's like, why? Like, all the good that you could do.
Yes.
Like, the purpose of life is to serve other people.
Yes. That's why I like, I can't even think of his name now. Singer just started preaching all the stuff. Big tattoo face guy.
Country?
Yeah, he's country-ish. Super famous. Spoke at the awards. Praised Jesus. Now, yeah, we're both drawing blanks now, but
Brantley Gilbert? No.
no, this guy's no, probably more famous. If we're being,
Oh, Jelly Roll.
yes, there you go.
That's because he's, country's a new thing for him. But yeah,
Yes, yeah. I was
Yes.
probably staring you in the wrong direction, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
he's
alright.
kind of everywhere. Yeah.
Jelly Roll.
Yeah, Jelly Roll.
That's taking a platform.
I'm just saying, I'm glad if they all did that.
Yes, where would we be in this world right now?
The society.
All these people that have these massive platforms.
Yes.
Actually, see, I'm going to take this platform and use it for good.
Yep.
Not be just about me,
Right.
but I'm going to make it for good. Because the thing is, like, all these things, they have this concept of, okay, they're going to come here, these people are going to enjoy themselves, forget about real life for a while. But you're missing the whole point, because you could teach these people that real life doesn't have to be like their life is right now.
Right.
It's not all this struggle and all this disappointment and all this stuff. That's not life. Jesus changes all that stuff for you.
Yeah, when the Eagles beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl a few years ago, I actually thought the Eagles were going to win because the backup quarterback there was so Christian, like all about God. I was like, oh, that's good. That's powerful in itself. And they just dominated. They did, so there's power in that.
There is. And then they usually they'll win and then they destroy stuff in their city.
Yeah, that's the people being silly.
Yes. Like we're having such a good time. We start burning cars down
Yeah.
and flipping over police cruisers and stuff.
I-
Like what?
Yeah, I've never even understood that myself. Like, that's fun to you? Like,
I mean, breaking stuff can be fun, but
yeah,
you're celebrating something that you just won.
right.
You're not angry. Now, if
No.
you lost, I
Yeah, right.
You know, flip over their tour bus or whatever. The Patriots had to walk home today
Yeah.
because someone destroyed their bus after losing the 15-point lead they had or whatever.
Right.
The purpose is just to serve.
That is, it's spoken a lot about in the Bible.
Like, if there's anything that you could ever learn from the show besides to follow Jesus, it's to serve people.
Yes.
There's nothing, and if you don't even believe, I'm telling you, if you start to serve people, you'll start to see real quick, like, whoa, just serve people.
No, I say it all the time. Even if you don't believe, just follow the principles alone will lead you.
Yes,
Get
and
you
eventually
pretty
lead
far.
you there, anyways. But
Yes.
like, that's the whole purpose of life. It's just to help other people.
Right. The whole design.
And be like, well, I can't do that. I barely can get by now. Well, here's the thing. That's the trick, and that's the deception from the devil. It's like, actually, no, if you start to do more now,
You can hold the door for someone.
you can do that. Smile.
Smile. There's you serving. There's so many ways to serve. So
Do you know how many times I've held the door from someone, and they just walk through and they don't say anything? And then I'm like, I really want to slam this door in your face now. What's a simple gesture like, thank you?
right, my kids do it. I celebrate them like they won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Right, because you're trying to get that in their head
Right.
that, like, this
that's
is what
it.
you do.
Right.
Like, you shouldn't, you're not out there to do things for other people just to feel good about yourself. Like,
Right.
a lot of people do that, right? No, just literally do it for other people.
And you'll feel good in
And
return.
that will feel better than,
Yes.
all right, I'm going to go do this because I know the reaction this person's going to get. No, go do it because you really want to do it. And then sometimes you're going to get a reaction like, thank you so much. Or you'll change people's lives with the simplest things. You don't even understand.
Yes, and you don't even know you're doing it sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had people come up to me like, you're doing this or that. Like, you don't understand the impact it's had on my life. And I'm just like blown away by it. Because I'm
Right.
like, really? It doesn't seem like, it doesn't seem like anything to me.
Right.
But people will say that. And it's like, just go serve other people.
Yeah. I've gotten so many messages over the years of things because I try to be positive for the most part, and they're just like, "Yeah, you just the impact you have," and I don't even see it.
Yeah, we never do.
Right? Like it always catches, like you just said, it always catches me off guard. I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy!" Like
Like the concept of feeding 200 people, it doesn't,
that's a lot.
it's now just a thing that I do that doesn't, it's weird.
I feed 6. That's it's a lot.
Feeding these kids, it's like,
I couldn't add 200 to my plate.
yeah.
Well, I could. God would find a way for sure, but yeah.
But you always can, like, so some people are like, I can't feed 200 people. You could feed one.
Yeah, that's all right.
$25 you feed a family in the Dominican.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty good.
But it costs nothing to open a door and hold it for someone.
Nothing. Right.
It costs nothing to say have a good day.
Smile. Yeah.
You know how many times like cashiers, you could just tell like they're having a rough day.
Right.
Because let's face it, customer service is a tough business.
It sure is.
And any sort of stores like that, you know, something goes wrong, whatever. It's like you're having an interaction with someone. You have an opportunity to make that day better. And it could be simple as like, hey, I hope you have a good day or a better
Right.
day or whatever. Because people just don't do that anymore.
Right.
You go down south, you see it a little more. People are a little more friendly and nice. Up here in the Northeast, we tend to just kind of look down and don't like say hi to someone, shake their hand,
Yep.
hold the door for them,
Anything.
have a good day,
Right.
whatever it is.
Yep.
Like the impact you have on someone's life is huge. But it seems like, well, that's just simple. That's just dumb. Like saying good morning to someone's gonna, impact your life. You don't know. They could plan on taking their life that day.
That smile could have been the.
Yes.
Yeah, could have saved literally.
Because that human reaction is that one thing that they needed. That
Right.
interaction with someone was what they needed that day, and they haven't been getting that.
Oh, they could be planning to do something really crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just. Yeah.
Because they've given up on all hope, that there's just no hope out there.
Right. There's no humanity left.
And so that smile, that wave, that thank you, that whatever could be the difference in someone's
yeah,
life.
absolutely.
It's like, take it. Take it. All right, another one.
You don't even realize how many times angelic beings have interacted with your life, given you words of instruction, protected you in car accidents. Bullets could have killed some of you and still alive. Some of you should have been in a box, but you're only alive because of the intervention of some angelic being in your life. Man, I think about times God intervened in my life, even before I was saved, man. Man, when a friend and I drove off a cliff drunk on our way to a gunfight in Durham, North Carolina, trunk full of guns, straight off a cliff to the bottom of the ravine, walk out without a scratch. The Lord, knowing that this day would come for me when I'll be serving him right here, man, he held me as the car toppled down that ravine all the way to the bottom to make sure I did not die before my time. Oh my. You can look over your shoulder and see how many times, man, angelic beings have intervened in your life. You was in a car crash and the angel held you to the seat that you didn't fly through a windshield. Is anybody thankful for the intervention of God in your life? Now look at me. Do you think God would go through all of that to assign angels to his church if you was not valuable to him?
He's so amazing.
Yeah, so good.
But the thing is that you could be that angel for someone that one day
Yes.
when they're going to take their life because they just lost all hope. And you held the door and say, hey, I hope you have a good day.
Right.
Maybe smiled at somebody. These simple little things.
Yeah, changes someone's whole life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There was another story I heard. I don't know. Maybe it was his. But maybe it was his. It went down a cliff.
Yeah.
And he said, I could feel God holding me. And he got out uninjured. And so that's crazy. You can say it's crazy all day long, but it happened.
Yeah, I seen it when I worked at the paper mill. The backside's a big ledge, and there's a street. I can't remember the name of it. But anyways, these two kids stole a truck and were out running the Stadies, and they drove off the top, cut a tree in half, drove off the top, and it's got to be a 30-plus foot drop to the river. Nose first right into the river. Didn't get hurt. They got out one, swam across the river. The other one.
Crazy.
Yeah.
God's not done with you until you're not breathing.
They're
anymore.
so young. They're like 14, 15. They've already seen
Okay, there's having fun. Then there's that. It's just a new level. It's not good.
I'm just saying God was like, hey, wait a minute. Like, because that could have turned out way different. Like, yeah, lucky.
You just don't understand the impact that you can have on other people's lives by just doing simple
Things.
things.
Yes.
Simple. Like, every day you should wake up. All right, how can I serve someone today? Simple.
Yes.
I'm not saying you need to go serve food at a food pantry. I'm telling you should, because I'm telling you the feeling you get out of that.
Right.
One of the things I learned, the most powerful things I think I've ever learned, is perspective. So don't always judge it from your perspective.
Right.
Get in their shoes. And to go, like in the Dominican, and passing out food and seeing it from that perspective,
Right.
it'll change your life.
Yes.
Like, and you can do that here. We always have excuses, right? Oh, I can't afford to go to the Dominican. Okay, then go to the Claremont Food Pantry.
Yeah, anywhere.
Go just walk and find homeless people because there's lots of them.
Yeah, I can take you to the places.
Yeah. And then suddenly the things that you thought and you said that you're like, whoa, it changes.
Right.
Because now suddenly I just want to serve people because that's what God wants me to do is serve people. And
I mean, it's super uncomfortable. So, Claremont, there's a whole community of homeless people on this section of railroad track. Maybe what happened, I don't know, with the train accident.
yeah,
I don't know either. But when you're walking out there, you're skeptical of them. You feel uneasy. But here's the thing, they're the same way.
right.
Right.
Perspective.
Like, yes.
Right.
They're like, what's this? Like, they can't kick me out, but, you know. So if you just go and sit with them, show some kindness.
And everybody has a story.
Yes.
Everybody has a story
Yeah.
of what happened to them in their life. And it's usually some sort of trauma, some sort of thing that's happened that's made that person who they are today.
Yeah. Or if you live in a neighborhood where there's an elderly woman or man and you see the lawn starting to grow too high or whatever,
Right.
just offer to go like this little things.
I'm telling you right now, you start doing things like that for people, you'll see your life go from whatever it is now to out of this world.
Yeah, God will keep blessing
God
you.
will bless you.
Yes.
And you could say, well, I don't believe in God, and he'll still keep blessing you.
Yeah, he does. The principles work.
Because his word
Yes.
is his word, and his promises are his promises.
And it's so powerful that, yeah, you'll get there either way, but he is so powerful that if you just follow the principles and say, I don't believe, you still find,
You still find God every time.
yeah, the success, the blessings.
Every time science tries to disprove God, it just proves him. It proves it more.
Right.
Like laminate, whatever, is the structure which holds every cell together in your body,
Okay.
and it's shaped like a cross.
Right. So,
You couldn't make this up.
Right.
It's not possible. The amount of things, it's impossible. Like, to the umpteenth power of impossibility of these
no, I
things.
agree. I mean, again, I come back to the simple things of life can only be created by life.
Right.
So the only way we could be here is a life had to create us. You can't get nothing from nothing.
No.
Just doesn't happen. There's no magic spark or whatever.
And you know what's crazy, though, about that magic spark is at the point of conception, there's like a Big Bang.
Yeah.
They've shown it now on a microscope. And because, there's the whole Big Bang theory. That's how we were created, right? It was just a Big Bang. We actually were, but it was God, and it was at the point of conception. It wasn't the
Right.
whole universe. But it's amazing that, like, really, you can't just, this doesn't just happen. Life's way too perfect.
Right.
Every little thing, your body just heals. You get a cut, and it takes a few days, but then, boom, it heals.
Yeah, I mean, just to be a human, yeah, the odds are like 1 in something billion. Like, it's crazy.
Right. Like all the prophecies in the Bible that have come true.
Right.
Impossible for it to not. 66 books, different writers through 1,500 years.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Right. For it all, right.
But all of it still.
Meshes perfect. Everything works.
Perfectly.
Yes.
But tell me, there's no God. I don't believe
Right.
in that. That's just crazy. No. You might be crazy.
Well, it's because they love themselves too much.
Yes, they could never accept that there was something greater than them in this
Right.
universe.
Yeah. That's where people get mixed up. They feel like it's their lives, and it's really not ours.
No.
It's ours to serve.
Serve others.
Right.
I'm telling you, the reward in serving others will be far greater than you can ever imagine.
Right. 100. Yeah. I agree. The more I do, the crazier things happen in the other way.
Yeah. All right, I almost forgot. I somehow I went over everything, and I forgot this part. Our cruise.
Yes, the cruise.
Win a cruise. This is the verse for today. So you have to send in the book it's in, the chapter, and the verse.
Yep.
So, and let's face it, today with technology, this should be pretty easy.
Yes.
And I'm starting out real easy.
Yes.
So we had Mondays is real simple.
Yeah.
This one I think will also be fairly as easily simple, I think. So the verse is, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." That's it.
Pretty, yeah. That's, yes.
It can't get easier. It's going to get harder, I promise you.
Okay.
So all you can do is God Family Country Podcast at Gmail or Facebook message us and just let us know this is the verse. We'll put your name in, and then you're going to win a cruise for 2 people to the Caribbean with like everything included.
Yeah.
And I almost forgot about this, but so my friend Chrissy Shed is helping us out with this.
Really?
Yeah. So Seizing Sunsets with Pro Tour and Cruises is ProTourCruises.com is Chrissy's website.
Okay.
And she did our Dominican resort one last time.
Okay.
Of course, didn't go great, but that had nothing to do with her.
Right,
That
it
was a
did.
completely different situation. And we was like a circle. This is like events that were not normal for us, it seemed. But I tell you though, that one thing about that resort was that dinner theater thing they did was out of this world. But,
Nice.
But Chrissy's amazing. She can help you out with any of your travel stuff, and she's going to help us on this project we have where we're giving away a cruise to one lucky winner,
Yeah.
September 10th. So lots of opportunities to enter this thing in, and I'm excited. And then the only thing is you have to share pictures of you enjoying your cruise, so we can
That would
share
be
it with
amazing,
people.
yes.
So-
That's a pretty easy requirement.
Super simple.
Yeah.
There's nothing super complicated about this.
No.
I'm really excited about this. Like, giving away the money was fun, but this is going to be great.
Yes.
Someone that probably has never done this. You don't need a passport. You just need a birth certificate.
Yeah, you can go.
And you can go. So don't think, well, I can't win because no. And then everyone has an opportunity to win here. You just got to send this in. It doesn't cost anything. So,
Yeah.
all right, guys. God bless you. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Later.